Hello everyone, welcome to our course, Green Economy from China's Stories. I'm sure that after learning about the definition and research progress of green economy, you may wonder how to assess the development of green economy. Today we will talk about several assessment methods for development of green economy, specifically including comprehensive assessment method, Green Index System Method, and Green Economy Efficiency Assessment Method. There are many assessment methods in the field of green economy development research, such as the Ecological Footprint Method, Material Flow Analysis Method, and Environmental Resource Coordination Method. Among them, a relatively mature option is the System of Environmental Economic Accounting, SEEA, SEA, revised by the United Nations Statistical Commission in 1992. This system formally puts forward the concept of green GDP. The green GDP is calculated by a country or a region. After taking the natural resources and environmental factors into account, and subtracting resources depletion and environmental degradation costs paid in the economic activities from GDP. However, there are still many deficiencies in this concept. First, green GDP does not consider the ecological value and natural increment of reforming ecological resources. Second, the accounting idea of green GDP conflicts with the current government performance assessment, which is difficult to promote. Third, green GDP cannot reflect the full picture of green economy. The comprehensive assessment method refers to a method that assesses multiple indexes and units simultaneously, with systematic and standard approaches. The method can be used to establish a suitable framework for the comprehensive assessment on the development of green economy. In general, the first step in using the comprehensive assessment method is to select assessment indexes and establish the assessment index system. Then the transformation and synthesis methods of assessment indexes shall be determined. Next, the weight of assessment indexes shall be determined. Following, the comprehensive indexes shall be summarized and synthesized. At last, comprehensive assessment and analysis shall be carried out. So let's see the details. For example, Liu Yaobin et al., based on different spatial analysis, built the DPSIR DIPSR analysis framework for green development, and comprehensively described the connotation of green economy development from 5 dimensions. Based on the above, they built a comprehensive index of green development, based on the 5 dimensions of drive, pressure, status, response, and impact of the green development. Found out indexes corresponding to each dimension, and jointly built a complete index system. After the index system was built, they, by determining the research area and period, according to the Green Development Index system, collected panel data of 2003 to 2015 from 23 eco-civilization model cities in China, established the comprehensive indexes of green development by adopting the factor analysis method, and conducted comprehensive assessment on the green development level of cities. The scores of green development level of 23 eco-civilization model cities were calculated, and top 3 cities in 2015 were Chengdu City, Hangzhou City, and Zhengzhou City, respectively. Next, we will look at the Green Economy Index System method. For example, scholars such as Yuan Huaiyu, by referring to others' conception of tetrahedron model for green economy assessment, adopting systematic methods, and starting from the overall thought of green economy, established the tetrahedron theory of economic system, resource system, environmental system, and living system. Then, by combining with the Green Index system, created by Beijing Normal University, established the Green Economic Assessment Index system that was in line with the actual situations of Hunan provinces. Similarly, they collected data, applied model methods to calculate the measured value and ratings of the green development of cities and prefectures in Hunan province. Then, with the Excel and ArcGIS graphics, they vividly presented the spatial and temporal distribution of the green development level of cities and prefectures in Hunan province. In terms of time, the green development level fluctuated and rose during 2010 to 2017. However, in some years, such as 2011, its green development level is relatively low. Viewed from the spatial distribution of 2017, Changsha City, Zhuzhou City, and Changde City showed relatively high green development level, while Xiangxi Prefecture, Xiangtan City, Luodi City showed low green development level. Now, let's come to learn about the Green Economy Efficiency Assessment Method. The development of green economy is essentially the continuous improvement of environmental total factor productivity. Therefore, the method of using green total factor productivity to measure the development level of green economy is called Green Economy Efficiency Assessment Method. As shown in the figure, due to the existence of energy consumption and pollution emission, it is necessary to add resources and environmental factors to calculate of the traditional total factor productivity to obtain green total factor productivity. As another example, when Hu Wei et al. 2019 defined the environmental technology function with reference to the idea of Fair et al., measured the green total factor productivity of various provinces in China with the directional distance function, and by adopting the difference in differences method, empirically tested the impact of the market-driven environmental regulation on the green total factor productivity. From the figure of average growth rate of green total factor productivity of provinces in China, 2003 to 2016, the average growth rate of green total factor productivity varies in different provinces of China, with Zhejiang, Liaoning, and Shandong being the highest, and Qinghai and Hainan and Gansu the lowest. It can clearly distinguish the spatial differences of green total factor productivity between provinces of China. As time is limited, we will stop here for this point. If you are interested in this, you may refer to the thesis, Environmental Regulation and Green Total Factor Productivity of Provinces in China. There are also other methods to assess the development of green economy, which will not be enumerated here. You can learn more about it after class if you're interested. Thank you. See you next time.